everyone, it's Kai from Cool Collectibles back again for another review. This time it's the Kotobukiya Bishoujo statue for Morrigan from Darkstalkers. Now, I have had this pre-ordered from Big Bad Toy Store for a while now, but I then noticed maybe a week or so ago that Pop Culture here in Australia actually had her in stock earlier than Big Bad Toy Store. And for a pretty incredible price in Australia, for about 150 Australian, and then I used my pennies discount to take another 50 off, so I got her for just over $100, which is a bargain in the Bishoujo line these days, particularly for Australia and the current exchange rate. So I couldn't resist, and I'm hoping that they get Felicia in as well, since she has released recently in Japan. But just a quick look at the box art. I've already taken her out. So Darkstalkers there. When they teased this maybe a year or so ago, it was pretty much a match made in heaven. Morrigan and Felicia that you see there, I mean, their style is pretty much custom made for this sort of Bishoujo style. So they do look pretty damn perfect. And there's the concept art, and they have stuck pretty close to it when I did a quick comparison. But I'll just get this box out of the way and give you guys a closer look. Hold on. Alright, so here she is, and she is pretty damn gorgeous. Taking her out of the packaging, you do need to be very, very careful. I don't think this wing on her ears there was covered in protective bubble wrap, but this one was. And so this one was okay, but the tip of this one was a little bit bent, so I did have to put her that ear into some pretty much boiling water for a few seconds, and then I was able to bend it back. The tips on the larger wings here, I think the one that I've got right there might be a little bit bent. It doesn't look too bad. I tried it with the hot water and I couldn't get it bending any other way, so that's pretty much as I'm going to futz around with it without risking any further sort of snappages. But other than that, she doesn't have any other issues. The paint application is the typical gorgeous Kotobukiya quality, and they've done the skin tone really, really well. I love the sort of tongue sticking out there. The makeup looks really nice and clean, as you would expect with these official Kotobukiya versions. The wings, I love the way they've done the smaller wings and the larger ones, where the insides have that sort of almost translucent purple with the wet sheen on it. You can get a better look of it there for the bigger wings. So they've done it really nice where it does look translucent, but then of course on the rear of it, it's the thick sort of black, shiny, leathery bat wings that you would expect. So they do look really, really nice. I'm not quite sure how they've done that paint application. It does look like it's one piece of wing, particularly for these smaller ones, but the effect really is very nicely done. It would have been nice if they had a bit more translucency maybe in the hair, like they did on some of the older Kotobukiya Bishoujos, but I guess the different colouring in the shades of teal and aqua and so on do blend quite nicely together there. The fur around her sort of upper arms there looks pretty nice too, and of course the little hand there lifting it up to hide the nip slip, as my friend from 16 Republic mentioned. He knows who he is, but that's the Bishoujo fan service right there, as well as of course on the other side with that money shot. So they've done a pretty fantastic job with her overall anatomy, paint application. I'm not too keen on the base here. It does look, I can't remember actually what her base looked like in the Darkstalkers game. I was more of a Street Fighter fan than Darkstalkers. And I think the first time I actually came across her was from Super Puzzle Fighter as opposed to the Darkstalkers game itself. But you know, with the character art and so on for characters like her and Felicia, from the Japanese artists, they knew exactly what they were looking for. And I guess Shunya Yamashita in this series pretty much nailed it from pretty much all angles. So I think if you're into this Bishoujo series, particularly if you're into some of the fighting games like the Street Fighter, then I think this will definitely be right up there with the best in the series so far. I think Felicia is up next. I don't know what else they've announced, to be honest. I haven't heard anything from their horror series for a long time, so I don't know if that's been sort of cancelled or stopped. But I haven't got too many more lined up that I'm interested in from the Bishoujo line, but we'll have to see what they announce later this year or early in 2023. But until then, that's pretty much my thoughts on this new Morrigan statue. Absolutely gorgeous. Hopefully you like my thoughts on the statue and can give the video a like and subscribe to the channel for my upcoming reviews as well. Now that the craziness at work with the long hours is hopefully over for the rest of 2022, I'll have a bit more time to do some content and post some more reviews. Up next, I've got the Hot Toys 1/6 scale Scout Trooper and Speeder bike set from Hot Toys. So hopefully you can stick around for that. And until then, thanks again, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers. Bye.